Hi everyone, it's Tony here from SuperSeniors, and in this short post I'm going to share a story which happened to me a few years ago, and I'll go more in details later on. But it's really when it all made sense to do what I do today, which is promoting and improving, enabling seniors, older citizens of this world to feel empowered and really experience some of the benefits that exercise and healthy movement and body can do at any age. And this is probably also the question I get asked the most by my colleagues, my friends, when they find out what I do and how did you get into working with seniors, and how did you end up sort of dedicated your work and your time working with the demographic that I work with. And really it all sort of goes back a few years ago when by then I was already working at quite an established health club here in London, and I wasn't really specializing or focusing working with the seniors, and was working with people of all backgrounds, ages, and athletic and movement ability. So it was really a story which happened 2012. I remember it clearly because it was the year of 2012 London Olympics. And this story happens in a local day centre, I was volunteering weekly basis. I was teaching an exercise Keep Fit class in our local centre, where a group of seniors got together once a week, and I just went in and had a chat with them, and for about 45 minutes I was giving them a movement exercising, sort of playing games, physical activity games with them. And I remember it clearly because it was a warm, sunny day. It was an afternoon around probably just after 12 o'clock. And there's this particular theme we had on that week. The theme was Olympics, of course, because everybody was so excited about having the Olympics in London, and then we were practicing sort of standing on one leg, doing some catching and throwing skills, games, replicating some of the events that would have been in the Olympics. And really it just led to really interesting conversations. And there's this particular man whose name was John, and John is 87. And one of the things I also believed even back then was, rather than just giving and delivering the exercise program or teach exercise, it's so important to find out individual backgrounds or stories of these people that are in this day centers or care homes, and that always led to really interesting conversations. And I thought it would be a really good idea something just came out of me, and thought I offered John if he wanted to do an arm wrestling with me, just out of the blue. And guess what? He just came very alive, and all of a sudden he said, "Go on then, let's go, son." And at that point I was almost I almost backed down. I just realized what I told him, and the picture that you can see on this post is of us taking an arm wrestling position with John, who is 87, and everybody was stunned, and I can see the anticipation as I go in, which I'm back of my head thinking, okay, is it actually a good idea to do this? But by then everybody else some of the caretakers are already excited. They're very sort of looking forward to the spectacle is about to happen. And I just agreed. And one of the things that I remember very clearly was John looked through into my eyes and said these words to me, which resonates with me for ever since that time, and sort of when it all made sense for me. And he said, Tony, when you're here, I don't feel like I'm 87. And at that moment, something connected within me to say, you know what, I think this could be replicated and delivered to the care homes and people in their own homes, of course, and people of all ages.